This is BBC World News. I'm Karen Giannoni. Our top stories: Donald Trump appears to threaten the man he sacked as FBI director. Mr. Trump tweets concern his conversations with James Comey may have been taped and could be leaked. We'll have the latest live. A cyber hack has hit the National Health Service in England. Some hospitals can't access their computers. A woman who campaigned for the families of Mexican gang victims is herself murdered in her home. And Pope Francis has landed in Portugal to make saints of two children who had visions of the Virgin Mary a century ago. Hello, welcome to BBC World News.
Hello, welcome to our class, and please turn your microphone on, unmute it, and say hi to me, and tell me your name, introduce yourself, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Good evening, my name is Kostya, I am 17 years old and learning in 10th grade. On our classes we use Rainbow English as a tutorial, and I need English because I want to read books, watch films in English, and that's all.
Right, good. So as you can see, we have only one visitor, one student, I mean only you today. So that is why I can ask you some maybe a little bit more personal questions, if you do not mind, right?
Okay.
So, where did you learn your English?
I learned my English in 2nd grade with my class.
You mean in your high school, right?
Yes.
Beginning with the elementary school, the 2nd grade, and then up to the 10th grade so far. Okay.
Yes.
But otherwise, did you have any chance to talk to the foreigners or to speak to, I don't know, some people who know English, and they gave you this chance and opportunity to practice your English skills and to improve your English skills? Didn't you have this?
Yes, I visited a lot of countries, and here I was able to talk in English, but I visited such countries as Poland, Vietnam, Italy, and here people was speak bad English. They have a lot of mistakes, but here I talked in English.
Yeah, I understand. So, why did you go to the countries which you mentioned?
I want to relax, and in these countries there is sea, and here I can relax.
So, you mean that it was your school break, and you enjoyed your summer vacation or your school breaks during the school year, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Interesting. Which country did you like most, and why?
The best country for me is Spain, because here is Disneyland, Portaventura, and I enjoyed to be here.
Okay, good, very interesting. And also you mentioned that the knowledge of the English language in those countries was very poor. How did you know that people, they made lots of mistakes?
They use only common words. They don't use any grammar time. So they also have mistakes in pronunciation.
Okay, good, interesting. I also, as I remember, you are planning to take the Russian national exam next year, right?
Yes.
Okay, but you know that probably this exam will not have a lot in common with real speaking skills which you will need talking with the natives. So just think about these picture descriptions or all of these tests. I don't think that they will give you lots of knowledge which you are looking for. So how about the textbook which you've been using? Like, as I remember, it was the Rainbow English by let's say, what's your name? I have forgotten the name of the teacher who wrote this book. Maybe you can prompt me. No?
I don't remember.
What's that?
I don't remember.
Okay, her name is Afanasieva. Rainbow English, correct?
Yes.
Alright, so do you think that this is a good book for learning English?
I don't know, because I'm learning only with this book.
Okay.
I haven't booked to contrast.
All right.
So
you didn't have a chance to compare. Yeah.
yeah.
I understand. All right. So, my question to you is again, only because you are alone, maybe you want to learn some specific things about the English language, because I can adjust. I can just make everything which is necessary for you. So do you have any specific needs in the English language which you would like to learn?
No, it's not matter for me what to study.
All right, I understand. Okay, so then we will have like, if you remember the previous class, we talked a little bit about the one of the new books which I wanted to present to you. It's practical English about the phrasal verbs, about the some kind of idioms which are very practical, which are very common in everyday English usage. Okay, so let's have a look at those. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to try and complete the exercise. Okay. So it says here, chapter 1 exercise, choose the correct word from those in blue. Two business associates meet in the pub after work. So associates or associates, both pronunciations are possible. So that means that colleagues, friends, business, people who work in business together. Okay, and so please try and choose the correct word, as you can understand that.
Hello, Trevor. I haven't seen you for ages.
So that's the correct answer. Do you understand the meaning? I haven't seen you for ages.
Yes. I haven't seen you for a long time.
For a long time, right? Okay, and go ahead. Now, please go ahead.
Yes, it must be quite a few, I think.
What do you mean by that? All right, I got you. So probably we will switch to, you know, that this might be a little bit too advanced, so I will switch to an easier exercise. Well, if you know that every year you have around, let's say, 200 classes of English every year, right? And so that means that okay, excuse me, that's not what I'm looking for. And that means that after these 200 years you are supposed to take an exam, and after every 200 classes of English you will have to take the exam from the upper level. So the first level, after, let's say, you studied for 200 hours on average, it might be less, so you will have to take the so-called key English test, which is the first in the suite of the Cambridge exams. That's the lowest exam in the English usage, key English test, or KIT. So we'll try and complete a couple of exercises from this exam. All right, so what I want you to do is just start reading from part 1 and then questions 1 to 5. Just read this the first line, only the first line. Okay, excuse me, I will open the door. Alright, so read the first line.
There are tickets for this evening.
No. I'm asking you to read the first line in the task. It's after questions 1 to 5. You have to understand the task.
Be careful when you cross here.
Again, question. Read the first line after questions 1 to 5. Read.
Which notice
Yes.
H says 1 5
So just
questions.
hold on. You don't need to read the second line. Only the first line. Okay. Thank you so much. So, how do you understand this line? Can you translate it into Russian?
Ну, какие из предложений говорят то, что со второй стороны сопоставить нужно первое и второе?
Well, but what does the word notice mean?
Записка.
No, it's объявление. Alright, so which notice A to H says this 1 to 5? And so then read the example.
Be careful when you cross here.
And so what is the answer? I will just present you everything.
Look out, busy road.
Look out, busy road. So now I think that you understand how it works, right?
Yes.
Okay, so please start doing the number 1.
There are tickets for this evening. I think that this is C.
Why do you think so?
There is noticed about selling tickets for the film. You can buy 2 for of the price of 1.
Probably not. Here, what it says, It says about the film which you can use in the camera. In Russian, when you say buy 2 films for the price of 1, that means купите 2 пленки по цене одной. So
Okay.
it does.
Maybe it's 3.
Can you read it?
Carlton Cinema seats available for 21.15 performance.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, good. Number 2.
H. Cars cannot park here. No stop in hospital entrance.
Good. Then.
Maybe it's B. We will give you something free. Watch repairs while you wait.
So how do you understand
It's
this?
a free repair of watches while you wait.
Can you translate watch repairs while you wait? Can you translate it?
Я думаю, что это ремонт часов, пока ты ждешь.
So actually it should be translated like наблюдайте за ремонтом, пока ждете. Alright, so probably doesn't match. So we will give you something free. What is the answer?
I don't know.
Well, I think that you know. That's very easy. This is the first level of English.
Cheap CDs for sale, but this is not free. It's just for sale.
Okay, I agree.
Maybe C.
Yeah, very
if
true.
If you buy 1 film, you can get
Yes.
one more film for free.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's very true. So number 4.
Maybe it's F.
What does that mean? 30.
You have to wait 30 or 40 minutes to visit the doctor.
Can you translate this 30-40 minutes delay for all appointments? Sorry.
Ну, 30-40 минутная задержка перед обслуживанием, извините.
For all appointments, для всех договоренностей о встрече, appointments, договоренность о встрече. Alright, and number 5.
A.
Please, can you read?
Buy your favorite songs here. Cheap CDs for sale.
Good. So, as you can understand that you made several mistakes out of 5 pretty common phrases. I'm not sure, maybe they are not very common. So, why do you think that it was not that easy for you to answer in a correct way?
I don't know correctly, but I think maybe it was because I was little не знаю, как сказать, невнимательный.
Not very attentive. Attentive.
Yes.
Yeah, not very attentive. Yeah. So you see, that's the let's say the first thing which we need to know when we are planning to take any kind of test. You should be very, very, very attentive. Okay? Correct? All right, let's take some more, and believe me that it might be pretty difficult for you, but I think that you will manage. Okay, so just hold on. Yeah, here we go. And as in the previous exercise, so what I want you to do is first of all read the task. after questions 41, 50. Read the task.
Complete the letter. Write one word for each space.
Okay,
For
hold on,
question-
hold on. You don't need to read for questions 41 and so on. So, the task is complete the letter. Translate.
Okay, I get.
So please translate.
Закончить письмо.
Write one word for each space. What does that mean? One word.
Одно слово для каждого пропуска.
Okay, very good. So, go ahead, try.
My sister is going to have a party on Saturday, which she has just finished her exam. No. After, maybe.
Are you sure?
Not. No.
Do you have any other guesses?
Because?
Yeah, absolutely. Because or since. Okay, so my sister is going to have a party on Saturday because or since she has just finished her exams, okay?
Everybody is going to bring some food to eat and drink. Will be. No. And there.
Go ahead.
There will be fruit juice and lemonade to drink. In addition, one word.
Yes, of course.
Also.
No.
I don't know.
Well, I think that you do.
There?
Yeah, the music, as I told you, you know. So the music will be
good too.
Go ahead.
A lot. My sister has got a lot of CDs.
And again, the task was write one word for each space. A lot.
Okay. Number.
No.
Maybe.
No. Because we are supposed to say a number of.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Yeah, probably it's not that easy, so we can skip it now, but we'll come back later. So my sister has got of CDs and 45
each.
Each of your friends has a guitar. Doesn't make sense.
None.
None of your friends has a guitar and will sing a song?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you know. Do not forget that this is the first level of English.
One.
Yeah,
maybe.
of course. One of your friends. So you see, it's very easy. And like you said, you cannot do it because you don't know. As I said, yes you do, you know. So one of your friends has a guitar and will sing.
Wonderful.
Wonderful songs. This is wrong grammar.
Beautiful.
This is wrong grammar. Beautiful songs. You cannot say that. There is only one word in the English language which you can use.
Few?
Yes,
Maybe.
absolutely, yeah. And we'll sing a few songs. Okay, go ahead. Hello, Kostya, are you with us?
Down. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Down to the cinema, maybe.
No. My sister lives in Station Street.
Back.
Oh, it doesn't make sense. Back to the cinema.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can. Just try to imagine what this person, her name is Mary, what is she talking about? Like, my sister lives in Station Street. To the cinema.
I think there must be the word near, but
Yeah, why not? But you have another word.
to the
Yeah.
near to the.
Yeah, you can say so, but as you have the good feeling of the English language, probably it doesn't sound in an excellent way. So the idea is near the cinema, right?
Yes.
But we say near the cinema. But we have the same idea that the cinema is near. But we have to use another word with a preposition too. But the meaning will be that her house is near to the cinema.
Oh, I get. I think this is next.
Of course, next to or another word you can think of is close to the cinema. And the party will start.
At.
And then?
Can.
Yeah, or can, or could, or will, or shall, or would. Many
When.
words. Yeah. No. Shall, should, can, could.
Oh, I get. I'm talking about
Okay, number
50.
So you're supposed to read the whole sentence. Please phone me this evening when
Okay.
you get home. All right.
Can we go there together? Please phone me this evening when you get home.
Yeah, and so go back to number 44.
Some. I don't know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you know. We don't say some. of CDs. We say some CDs.
I know, but I haven't any other versions.
Well, if you go back, if you look through all of the items of this test and all of the propositions which you gave, you know, many times, several times you said that it was impossible for you to know of what of what is going to talk about, I mean the sentence, but at the end you managed. So my sister is going to have a party on Saturday, so since she has just finished her exams, or because she has just finished her exams, everybody is going to bring some food to eat, and there will be fruit juice and lemonade to drink. The music will be good too. My sister has got off CDs, and one of her friends has a guitar and will sing a few songs.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Let's say that what you proposed earlier, like you said, my sister has got a lot of CDs. This is the correct idea. Absolutely correct. Then, as you can understand from the whole test, every item of the test was about the pronoun or the some kind of quantifier, just like small words. I mean, or just
maybe plenty of.
She's got plenty. My sister has got plenty of CDs.
But there must be a plenty of. I think it's got a plenty of CDs. No?
Well, I'm not sure about that, but this is not the. Yeah, you gave a really brilliant idea. I never thought about this word, so probably I will think of this word later. But this is not the word because well, as I said, plenty is not a pronoun. It's something different. But here you have a pronoun. Like a lot of, same idea, only in one word. So if you just think of a lot of, can you think of
lots.
So you see, as I said, this is not a big deal at all. So where
I know these words, but I can't remember.
Yeah. So you see, it was really interesting, and I still do not understand why it was hard for you to complete the task. Okay, probably we can take some more because as I can see, it's kind of interesting for you. So let's take this one. I think that you will enjoy it also. So do not forget that this is the first level of English. I mean, you have to take this test after you attended around 200 classes, after attending around 1 year of English. I think that right now you are in the 10th grade, so that means that you attended around 9 years of English. Okay, so you are supposed to take an exam in a very advanced level, and we are talking about the first level. Okay, so please start. First of all, read the task.
Read the sentences about music club. Choose the best word for each space.
Okay, yeah, and then example.
The music club meets after school every Wednesday.
Then?
Sam and Tim joined the club last year.
Correct.
Maybe Sam is learning the songs there and Tim plays in a band.
Well, probably not. Sam is learning
the guitar.
Yeah,
the guitar.
Right. Then?
Last week the music club did a concert.
Oh yeah, in the school hall. Go ahead.
Sam and Tim's parents came to listen to them.
Then?
Sam and Tim didn't do any mistakes and the music sounded great.
Didn't make any mistakes and the music sounded great. So we use make with mistakes. Okay. Let's take some more. Read the task.
Complete the 5 conversations for
you
questions.
Don't need. You don't need. Yeah. Complete the 5 conversations. And example.
How is Kate? She's my sister. She's fine. She's gone.
So how is Kate? The answer is
she's fine.
She's fine, absolutely. So then 11.
Would you check Sam's homework? Can I do it later?
Right.
What time did the bus arrive? About 10 to 20 minutes ago.
Then?
Dan's got a new bicycle, hasn't he? It's his brother's.
Right.
I would like to try on these shoes, please. Are they the right size?
Right. Yes, that's correct.
Here is my ticket. Can I see your passport too?
Yeah, very good.
Maybe.
So you see, right now, I don't know, but it's much better. Okay, let's try some more, and I think that will be the last one, and then I will choose another task. So again, read the task.
Complete the conversations at the doctor's. What does Peter say to Dr. Robertson?
Example.
Dr. Robertson, hello, you must be Peter Jones. What's the problem? It's my leg, doctor. It really hurts.
Then?
Oh yes, it's the right one, isn't it? Where does it hurt? The pain's here, just above my foot.
Then?
Can you move it? I can, but it hurts when I walk. Does it? And how did you do this, Peter? I was playing football this morning and I feel badly.
I fell badly. It's not feel.
I fell.
Yeah. Fall, fell, fallen. I fell badly. Okay, good.
Did you leave the match when that happened? Well, I wanted to, but I had to play until the end. That wasn't a very good idea, was it? I suppose not. Will I need to go to the hospital? To go to hospital. It's not that bad, but don't play any football for 2 weeks.
All right.
Right, I will.
Yeah. So as you can see that after, let's say, you kind of warmed up a little bit, then it became much easier for you, and you haven't made almost no mistakes. You haven't made any mistakes at all. So let's move to the previous task. So probably maybe you can right now you know that you have to think very carefully about the correct version. So please, if you remember, we stopped after the first item of the test, and then you have to move to item 2. So please.
Okay, I get. Hello, Trevor. I haven't seen you for ages. Yes, it must be quite while.
Quite a while. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Yeah, right.
I heard about your promotion.
Right.
Were you expecting it, or was it
Well, this is a very hard phrase. Turn up for the books. Well, I don't think that you need to learn this set phrase. It's very rare. You know that some of these phrases, but they are very few, very rare. But most of them are really good. Okay, take another one.
maybe I must break up?
Well, again, kind of own up.
shocked.
I own up. I don't think that it's just I must recognize I was quite shocked. Okay, go ahead. The next one.
I had applied for a promotion last year, but I was turned down.
Yeah, I was turned down. Very good. Do you understand?
I didn't think there was any...
Hold on. Do you understand the meaning of turned down?
Отклонили.
Yeah. All
моя
right.
просьбу.
Rejected. Yeah. Okay then.
I didn't think there was any... any reason, maybe.
I didn't think there was any reason in applying again this year.
Any point.
Yeah, any point, right. And then?
I would be... better of getting a job elsewhere.
Yeah, then?
However, I... turned up, maybe.
Yeah, I turned up to work, yeah.
To work last Tuesday and found a memo from the boss asking me to see him as soon as possible. I was a bit I don't know what word reluctant means.
Reluctant. Okay.
Reluctant.
Another word is hesitant. Колеблющийся, неохотный.
Okay. Maybe it's correctly.
Yeah. So I was a bit reluctant to go to his office. Go ahead.
Because I thought he was going to make a noise.
No.
About somewhere.
Yeah, that's impossible. To make a noise about some work which I had recently done for him, that's impossible.
Fuss.
Yeah, fuss. He will make a fuss, which means he will be irritated, he will be annoyed about some work which I had recently done. Okay, then?
Okay, about some work which I had recently done for him. However, he greeted me with the words, "Well done, Stephen. Your sales." Stephen.
We write PH, but we read Stephen.
Okay, your sales have helped me as double last year's. I don't know what turnover means in this text.
What meaning, what translation do you know of this word?
Turnover, обернуться.
Well, when you write it separately, yeah, that's correct. When you write it like two words, turn over, but the meaning here is okay. I will try and show it to you. Like
оборот, может быть.
Yes, absolutely. Very
true.
Yeah, very correct.
I think.
Yeah. Okay, good. So the next one.
And we would like to reward you with the promotion. Okay. You must have been delighted.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't quite sure of its significance. He told me
significance.
He told me I would have to move to our city office, but actually this is quite maybe particular.
Do you know the meaning of the word particular?
I think that is easy for me.
No, particular it means specific.
Oh no.
Concretely. Specific.
Maybe handy.
Yeah. What's the meaning of the word handy?
Easy.
Handy? I can be handy mending your fuse. That's the line from the Beatles song. When I'm 64, I can be handy mending a fuse. A fuse is, when you have the circuit, closed circuit, the meaning is that when your electric bulbs stop working because of this malfunction of the circuit in your apartment, and then you have to replace the fuse. And so this person says to his lady, I can be handy mending a fuse many years from now when I'm 64. I can be handy. So what's the meaning is I can be handy. It's just think of an apartment where you have there are no lights. It's a blackout in the apartment, and because of this short circuit. And so this person says, I can be handy to you. I can mend your fuse. And then
Maybe I can be helpful for you.
Yeah,
I can
right.
help.
Yes, it can be handy. Yeah, okay. Take some more.
Maybe because it's a direct line from where I live, and you must
where
be
I live,
a lot.
where I live. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm thinking. I don't know. Maybe well off financially.
Well off. And you must be a lot well off financially. It doesn't make sense.
Richer off.
Okay. And you must be a lot better off financially. We already had this. Okay, we will read a little bit. Okay. So I think that a good idea will be, so this is page 31 in case we would like to go back. I think that a good idea will be to go back and to have a look at the theory, so-called the explanation. Okay, just let's read a little bit about the explanation. Probably you will like it later. Okay, just read examples.
Quite a number of examples. We've got quite of Americans working here.
What does that mean? What does that mean? We've got quite a few Americans working here.
Ну, несколько американцев работают тут.
No. The meaning is quite a lot. Quite a few here. The meaning is quite a lot. It's, you see, it's yeah. The examples are the same. It's just like quite a few, quite a number of, quite a lot. It's almost all of them are the same. Okay, it's just like kind of a, you know, exaggeration. How can I say that in Russian to compare? Quite a few. Okay, let's see. Let's have a look at the dictionary, and probably it will be much easier when I have a look at the dictionary, and you will see the explanation. Okay. So, can you see it? Probably this is a good translation. Yeah, the only thing is it should be written in Russian together. You know.
Okay, I get.
Yeah, and if you go to the Merriam-Webster, just have a look at it. Probably this explanation, yeah, might be good for you. Quite a few. Well, quite a bit, quite a few. Yeah, you see, quite a few. It says many. Can you see it?
Yes.
And I would like to say that this phrase is very common in the English language, so I encourage you to use it a lot. Okay, we've got quite a few Americans working here, and then I'd like to order another 100 boxes of red wine. We sold quite a number of them last summer. Okay, go ahead and read some explanation.
It should be noted that quite a few is used for countable nouns only, whilst for uncountable nouns one could use quite a bit of.
For example,
they had a quite.
E.g. means exempli grazie, which is Latin, and we do not read Latin in the English language. We say for example instead of e.g. we say for example. For example, okay, go ahead.
They had quite a bit of money in their client's account. Don't worry, there's quite a bit of time left yet.
Go ahead.
Quite a bit and quite a lot can also mean quite often. For example, I've been to Japan quite a bit this year. Also note the use of quite a while, which means for quite a long time. For example, I've been studying English for quite a while now. How long are you intending to stay here? I'm not sure, but probably quite a while.
Okay, right now you have the general idea of several set phrases or idioms in the English language. So what I want you to do now, I want you to use this quite a few, quite a number, quite a bit, and quite a while. I want you to use in the sentences of your own. And that will be all for today. So please, think of your own sentences with the same phrases. Quite a few, quite a number. Yeah.
I have quite a bit of CDs in my cabinet.
Well, CDs, as you can see, quite a few is used for countable, and quite a bit is used for uncountable. Like money.
Okay.
Yeah, time is uncountable, and CDs you should use. I've got quite a few of CDs, quite a number of CDs. Okay. Then,
I have quite a bit of people in my school.
well, again, people, it's one person, two people. It's countable. One person. We can say two persons, but we usually say one person, two people, or three people, or several people. So this is a countable noun.
I can't remember the example of uncountable word.
Wow!
So I can't.
Wow! Wow! You
remember.
can think of furniture, sugar, milk, lots.
Okay, I get. I have quite a bit of furniture in my room.
Okay, you can say so. Then use quite a while.
I've read in the books quite a while now.
Yeah, I've been reading. Yeah, you can say so. That this is a good example. All right, Kostya, it's been a pleasure seeing you today and talking and chatting with you. It's been real pleasure. And again, I'm kind of very much surprised that nobody showed up. I was just expecting that people are coming because I've had, let's say, around maybe some 10 to 12 newcomers, who sent me the requests about the class, and also you have to take into consideration the previous attendees, but they haven't showed up. That's okay. We just enjoyed our class today. So, any questions, observations, special needs to be addressed?
No, I think no. Thank you so much.
It's been my pleasure, as I said. So, have a good weekend, and that's it for today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, good luck.
You are currently the only person in this conference.